Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. Aries, thank you for all the love and support you've been showing the channel. I really do appreciate it. Okay, Aries, these readings is readings I want to start incorporating. Well, I've been already doing it a little bit, but just want to make sure you guys know. It's a reading about something that you really want and any blockages, guidance, advice, anything that you need that's going to help you manifest it. I'm going to try to talk about whatever I see in this reading, okay, Aries? So based off your enchantment map oracle, I got 6, which is mountain. I got 44 strength, 37 cleaning house, and 4 spirit of palace. Aries, you could be going through like a lot of obstacles here. And it's like you've been trying to fight and keep pressing forward. And the divine is saying, try to kind of flow, go. It's like this card talks about the ability, instead of climbing a mountain, flowing around it like water, like a water would do around a mountain. So it's like taking an easier route, which the divine is saying there may be an easier route. You can go about the things that's happening within you. But then we have the strength card here, and I feel like this connects with the mountain, overcoming this mountain. This strength card in this deck is saying true strength is not only self-reliance, but also relying on a higher power, the divine, the universe, to kind of come in and help you with the whatever it is this mountain means for you. Okay, cleaning house, and with cleaning house added to this, it's about saying like part of you, Aries, it's like something happened. And I see that here with Bone Collector. I was moving the cards and that kind of showed this way. Something happened that caused some form of wound with you. And that's why you kind of, it's like a need to control things, but it's done out of a protection mode. And so the divine is saying maybe it's time to start looking at some emotional baggages or just things that have affected you from the past. That could be that's things that happened in the past that could be affecting you in the present. With this being a 37, which is a 10, then it's like once you do this cleaning house, really taking time to figure out where your emotions going, you kind of end the cycle. And I feel like a lot of this trouble art is mounting in also. Also, you have with the spirit of palace, it's like this is about working with the divine. Like I feel like you're getting intuitive messages. Some of you guys are clairvoyant, and because I see that twice in your reading. I'll get to it in a minute. But the divine is trying to come talk to you about ways to make things easier, or you having the wisdom to climb this mountain. Because it does say that if you want to pursue it the way you have, the hard way, then just make sure you're taking it one at a time, but also showing true strength by having faith in the divine. And that was the first word I heard when I was shuffling the cards was faith. Aries need faith. I just kept hearing faith. That's it. So it's about working with the divine and having true faith in the divine that they can come in and help help assist you with working this out. So then I asked, what energies does Aries need to embody? And I got the owl and the rabbit. And you see how they like they're turned away from each other, something I just noticed, okay? So the owl is more about clairvoyance. You have it here too. The divine, just listening to intuitive hits and guidance you've been given. But also the owl is about knowing that you will eventually prosper or get the abundance you need, overcome this obstacle by using your wisdom and also your spiritual gifts. But this rabbit is afraid of everything. Like this is the card of always thinking that things are going to turn out wrong. And needing to be more grounded because this earth energy. So this rabbit is always singing a tune like, oh, this might not turn out the way I wanted to. And the divine is saying, no, do the complete opposite of the rabbit and be the owl. And no, you have the wisdom. Owls represent wisdom to obtain any prosperity you want, whether this be a relationship or whatever it is for you. Okay, Aries? Now let's get into the message. I shuffled the deck. We're going to shuck for a couple more times. Then we're going to get into it. With the magician. There we go. The moon. Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Moon, Judgment. Clarifying Five of Cups, the Fool. Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, clarified by Seven of Wands. Overall energy, the Hierophant. For some of you, this could be a commitment, but I feel like this is another word of another thing of talking about true wisdom and strength with the Hierophant, okay? Because it's like with the Moon and Judgment, I'm getting the sense that it's something going on with you where you fear making a complete decision about something, or actually bringing something back to life, reconciling. This could be a relationship also, maybe reconciling and the same thing happening again. It's just a sense of fear and a fear about the unknown, for one, and making a wrong decision. And maybe that's why the divine is saying have the strength too, because you got a lot of cards here that's talking about emotions, like this card talking about cleaning house, cleaning out those emotional baggages. Then you have the Moon, which is another card of deep emotions, and deep emotions that we may have hid within us and not addressed, to me. Okay, and then you have the Five of Cups. Once you release all the disappointments of the past, you start over with this Fool card. It's about releasing all those fears or past baggage, because you have it all right here, so you can move forward, okay, into your new beginning. Also, if you've been getting like a lot of times where stuff from the past, especially with Judgment and the Moon, stuff from the past keep coming up to the surface, that's why the divine is trying to show you what it is that's kind of holding you back in some form or sense or another with those two cards. But the good thing is that once you do this full release with the Judgment, it's like a sense of renewal. And that's what this cleaning house is for. They bringing up those emotions so you can clean it up, clean it out, and then feel renewed, uplifted, and like whole again. Because it's a form of this holding you back. And you trying to like be strong with the Strength card and kind of keep pushing. But I feel like your emotions kind of getting the best of you, and the divine is bringing it up so you can release it and start over. See the opportunities, not in this Five of Cups, but usually in the Five of Cups, it's an opportunity that's not being seen because of being too focused on what you've already lost. And this one is all lost. Like you see all five cups spilled over. So maybe that's what you fear next to the Moon, okay? But the divine is saying there's still opportunity here. There's still a new start for you right here. And you see that too right here. It just takes like that perseverance. This is the perseverance, a card of perseverance too. And knowing you do have the upper hand when it comes to any of these energies that's coming against you. Anything that's coming against you, you have the upper hand, which means you have the divine on your side to kind of help you push forward and have this new beginning, okay? But the only problem you really having is this Two of Pentacles. And that's because of like a mental, like you have it here too. Because see, this is air and earth, and then we have air and earth here. So it's like something about your thoughts and it's very challenging for you with these two fives. That's causing you to kind of go up and down. One minute you cool about something and the next minute you feeling a whole nother way. It's causing a form of instability for you. And the divine is saying if you have the strength to kind of persevere and fight past through these energies and embrace them, for one, because you want to embrace that energy. You see how he's holding the wand here? You want to embrace that energy and kind of fight off all of the negative. And when I mean fight off the negative, I mean like releasing it with the Moon card here. So you can have this uplifting energy and stuff like that. Because all this is, everything you've been through, Aries, is like a form of wisdom for you. And you do have like stability coming in. It may be taking a time. This could be with actually with another person, like a reconciliation or something. But the divine is like, in order for this to come in, a lot of emotional baggage need to be cleaned up. If this is a relationship, even I'm feeling strong relationship here. It's like the divine want to bring it to your attention that if you want this relationship and you want it to be successful, then it's time to get rid of anything that might hinder it once it come together. And a lot of it is emotions from things that happened in the past. It could be not only this relationship, but with the bone collector, it could be like a lot of things that happened to you from childhood on up. So it doesn't have to be like with a particular person, okay? What does Aries need to surrender? There you go. Surrender negative thinking. And it says, hold on, I'm going to try to get it to where you can see it. Okay. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And then underneath the deck, you have surrender the idea you can fix someone. And I seen this while shuffling too. And it says it's time for a relationship to shift. It does not work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And that's what I was kind of getting to there. Let's see. Any other messages for Aries? Look at this, because it's a new beginning being offered. But it's like, in order to have this new beginning, all that the old have to be released. Underneath the deck, taking risk. So take that risk to get the new beginning that you truly, truly want. And that's by seeing the truth of all this too. And then once you see that truth, clearing it out with purity. Messages for, look at this. Because divine want to, blessings are showering in your life. Divine want to bring in a lot of blessings. But I feel like this is what's stopping the blessings, the emotional state, okay? And then look at that. A new beginning is like a new beginning, a new cycle. So it's like coming into a new cycle where it's a lot of blessings, healing can occur, even if this isn't a relationship. That opportunity is here, but the divine is saying first we have to work on your thoughts and emotions, because thoughts that's triggering the emotions, but those emotions are coming up from deep within, stuff that happened to you, even from childhood with the bone collector. It's like, and that's why the divine is coming in saying that we can help you with this process, because it's important for this process to happen for you to get exactly what it is you want, Aries. And last card, look at that. Receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. Underneath the deck, being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. And we're just talking about flow with that mountain here instead of fighting it, flowing with it. Okay, Aries, this is the message I have for you. I hope it helps. Bye.